I had a lifelong sleep problem. I mean, as long as I could remember, I would wake up anywhere between 20 to 35 times a night, just up and down and up and down. And I mean, until I started getting treated with traditional Chinese medicine, I mean, I could count on one hand the number of times I actually slept through the night in my entire life. I definitely feel that the second I get treated by Anne and she says hello and she checks in with me, that um, I feel immediately at ease that she's in control, she knows what she's doing. It's very apparent that her skill, both as an acupuncturist and an herbalist, is something that I find personally very comforting. That I know that somebody really skilled is taking care of me. Because of acupuncture, my insomnia doesn't exist anymore, really, for me. I might wake up 2 or 3 times a night, but that's tops. And so that affects everything else. That affects my ability to have energy to do things that I'm passionate about, to try new things, to just get through tough days and everything. Sleep is so important for everything. So the fact that acupuncture and traditional Chinese medicine shifted that by itself then changes everything else.
I have this thing with flying, especially long trips. So here we are going to Israel. My daughter is now living there. She meets a guy. She gets engaged. She says, Mom, Dad, I am going to live here. We're going to be married here, and I'm moving here. And I'm beside myself. And on top of that, I'm thinking of the 11 plus hour flight both ways, touring the country, the wedding of my daughter. I came to Dr. Jeffries and I said, I don't know if you deal in this. Is there anything you can do to help me? And she said, well, I'm going to give you a treatment. I think they call it like a calming treatment or something like that. Comes to the flight, and I'm usually very nervous. We walk over the threshold of that plane, and normally I get that sinking feeling like there's no turning back, there's no way out. The flights were like nothing. They were like relaxing. The trip was like nothing. It was wonderful. The wedding was wonderful. The trip back was wonderful. And for weeks after, I felt much calmer than I normally do. For quite a while after that, I was still incredibly calm. And after a couple of months, I came back for like a retreatment because I felt it getting away a little. But boy, what it did for me.
Coming to the Jeffries Acupuncture Center has been an amazing experience that really does change my life. It affects the way I live because normally I travel through life with the normal aches and pains of somebody who's 63 years old. And traveling through life with knees and back and really bad muscle issues in my legs where I get severe leg cramps, those are the major ones that have plagued me. I come in here and Anne is able to be a listener and take into consideration everything that's going on for me and diagnose the problem and come up with a solution using a combination of herbal remedies and acupuncture. Being here is healing, period. I mean, it's nurturing, it's a loving environment. Anne Jeffries brings her expertise when she's dealing with me. She knows I'm in good hands. I know I'm in good hands. And the community aspect is just a loving, nurturing environment.